Engine 276.
Apartment Adam 4.
Can you repeat that, brother?
Apartment Adam 4.
76, 94.
What's on to the 4 battalion?
4, okay. Four oh ten four. We're not going to force entry. We'll make
What's up, Mike?
For 1035. 5 boys.
What's up, Evelyn?
5 boys.
That was going to be a 90X for 90. How's it, Adam?
What's up, Angel? Night is going, just started, and I'm almost at a job, so that is correct. En route to a job. Should be there in like maybe 5 minutes, whatever. What's up, Trinidad Gonzalez from California, California. What's up, Mark? What's up, Matt? What's up, Dr. Flame? Where am I going? You'll see when I get there. As y'all know, I'm not about revealing details about jobs prematurely.
CPR in progress. CMS on scene.
All right, somebody's getting CPR in Brooklyn. I'm willing to bet it's from COVID-19. A lot of folks have been dying from COVID-19, and there's been a rise in CPR jobs as a result. However, overall, based on the report today by the mayor, seeing a decline in a lot of infections, decline in hospitalizations, decline in even, I believe, ventilator usage as well. So, what's up, John? What's up, Amanda? Yes, I'm in Brooklyn. Oh yeah, it's pretty empty. I mean, you know, it's kind of late too as well. It's 11:30 p.m. So, what's up, Daniel Films? What's up, Chris, right? Antagonizer. What's up, Robert? Too much lag? Well, again, there's multiple things we can blame. We can blame Sprint. I said Splint. We can blame Sprint. We can blame the area that I'm in. Not sure if the reception is as great near Brownsville. So hopefully we get through this job. We'll see what happens.
73 response 14 by on the air.
Yeah, I probably should look into those other options. But I'm gonna play with the wifey. You know, it's kind of hard. Kind of hard to escape the wifey, right? Not gonna make me just turn right here. And there we go. I see the emergency lights in the distance. Sure, y'all see that? Y'all see that? Should be able to see that. I gotta attach my.
7-3 response 1-4 by.
Last time I ate Chef Boyardee's before work. Glad no one's in the car with me right now. Gonna attach my sling on that camera. Not sure this is gonna be a tripod job. I heard this is gonna be a scene where there's a lot of angry folks around. So maybe I'll hold on the tripod for now to be quick on my feet in case this is a disorderly crowd. I have been warned by folks who are already on the scene. But I guess we'll see what happens. Usually at crimes like this, there's a lot of cops that's on the scene. So the crowd, a lot of my confidence comes in PD will take care of them, the disorderly crowd. Not only that, it'll better video. So, and we've seen NYPD handle disorderly crowds plenty of times before. Arresting people, you know, getting physical people. So, if these guys are smart, they're gonna, you know, not act that way. But we've seen crowds where, you know, something terrible has happened and, you know, the disorderliness is uncontrollable. I mean, something terrible happening, a violent crime happened to your friend. You probably wouldn't be too happy either, but if there's a whole group of angry folks, that just makes things a little bit more difficult now, doesn't it? Hey, NYPD's here. The last thing I'm going to be worrying about is pepper spray and whatnot. Oh, crime scene units on the scene. All right. Park right behind the crime scene unit. I see at least about 50 cops already. So I know this is gonna be and I don't see all these alleged angry folks that were reportedly here. Don't see them. So I think I'm gonna use the tripod.
Holding attention close for help. Bank Avenue, Stanley. Attention close help at 1307 Loring Avenue. Attention suspicious person. Upper Highway Playground.
Well, I had to get the tripod. Josiah, this is in Brownsville. Brooklyn. The Ville. Oh, never heard that. Never heard it said that way. The Ville. So we've got some evidence. So crime scene unit's got some evidence. Looks like NYPD maybe could be conducting some crowd control over there. Not sure, but a whole bunch of them just went over there. I think crime scene unit girl said, I got her the other day. Awkward foot movements. So it looks like they're going out around the back. As far as, I thought they were doing crowd control based on, I think that's SRG. Oh, bunch of cops. All right, do see cops standing with one individual. Not sure if that person is a. I just heard a bang. I'm not sure what bang that was, but just heard a bang. Let's get to the main building here. This is the main building where everything happened. You hear hear some yelling. Not sure what that is about. All right, we've got tears. We've got tears. Triple. Greg, I only heard it was one, not triple. Based on what I heard, at least. Too slow. I think I need that faster. There we go. Danielle, do you have any details on that story, by the way? Because the family messaged us saying he didn't make it. Didn't give the most details. Did say he had a wife and children. That's okay. Hopefully I can get that cat. Ah, missed the cat. Where did the cat go? said he recently came back from Pakistan. The Hyundai driver from yesterday's crash. What's the address where? You want to help out with what? Somebody's yelling. Not sure who or why. Yeah, according to the family, he was not doing drugs. He wasn't drinking. Not sure if he was using his phone or not. I'm not sure if the family had access to his phone yet. Have access to his phone yet. It looks like Scott just went live right now as well. If anyone's... I just got the notification. If anyone's wondering why these pans are super smooth, I just got this new fluid video head for my tripod, and it's working out quite nicely actually. Greg, shooting in Brownsville. From what we heard, victim was shot in the chest and might be fatal. We also heard there were several individuals who got arrested. We also heard a firearm was thrown out of a window and recovered from the scene. Someone else yelling? All right, I'm hearing some yelling. Also hearing about an explosion in Brooklyn. Not sure how legitimate that job is, but actually, just in case it is. show you how windy it is. Let's look at the flag here. That's how windy it is. It's like as windy as a pirate ship flag.
412. 5.
Tony Charlie.
5. Item 545.
I can get a better angle on the flag. Yeah, I like that. Super windy, I gotta say. There's some folks yelling. Not sure what they're yelling about. Oh, train shot, yes.
Went off is the 2nd of April.
1040, Mark 90, door, ground level secure.
Sounds one. 72 Adam.
Going to get fuel, please, sorry.
Tampa.
Upset when they showed up here. They came running, appearing very upset, and they left the building. I think they tried to get in, they tried to get inside, but you know, it is a crime scene, so they were not authorized. They were denied access to the scene. Crime scenes around the corner. do see some tape around a tree. Possibly that is where the firearm was thrown out of the window, which is just what I heard happen.
Full cardiac conference 107, 8107, 189 Street, 8107, 189 Street, 81 Avenue to Aberdeen Road.
Now I'm hearing screaming. Brownsville, Brooklyn, AI. Brownsville. So this area here. So this area here is taped off. We can possibly assume that's where the firearm was thrown out of the window. See if I can. Not sure the firearm is still there or not. If this is indeed the location where that firearm was thrown out. Don't see anything. Let's light it up. Let's see if that makes a difference. I think that might be it. You guys see that? I think that might be it.
Gonna be perimeter. You should call back to get that fire from security responding and how many times it's come over the past 3 days.
Just the angle sucks. But yeah, that's the firearm right there. No, it's more like, you know, can we get a better angle? We got shots fired in the Bronx now. Still not a good picture. I got some officers that are coming outside. All right, so we got a few things here. We've got the firearm, which is right there, by the way. I'm not sure, but I think that might be shell casings as well. You guys can see that. So anyway, we heard it was thrown out of a window here and a few individuals were arrested in connection to this shooting. You pay? What do you mean you pay? Like, who do you pay? This happened, let's say, 1 or 2 hours ago. Crime scene unit still on the scene. I'll get this angle real quick. Oh, okay. And how much is that exam, by the way? Not much else to get, honestly. I'm not certain this is something that's gonna make television either. You know, you're looking at one guy shot, possibly fatal. Not showing the guy's age. Age is, of course, also quite a factor. You've also got, you know, other factors, you know, the circumstances of the shooting. Was it gang related? Was it a domestic dispute? From what we heard, multiple individuals were arrested. So it sounds like perhaps they were having some kind of get together when this happened. How long? I think it was like a 10-minute drive or something. 10 to 15 minutes, I want to say. I do like those train shots.
Adam. 75 directed 825 4th Avenue, please. boy.
Silence allowed. I'm going to get down to the VDP. Stop by the information.
6-4.
7-6-1.
On the 61 to the 213 Bartlett Street.
2120 Bobby Road. Traffic
Ah.
Road.
Alright, I think I'm done. Oh, I guess I'm not done, because you know what? The crew just showed up. The crew just showed up. Great.
Charlie. 7-6 Charlie. If you got a 10-3 me, please.
And I hope y'all know who or why
7-6
they are here.
10-3, 1240, 1240.
Cardiac with 6 minutes to conference to travel at 3426 Cannon Place. 3426 Cannon
Like I said, I hope y'all know what that black van means.
7-boy.
7-2 boy.
Also, out of Navigator 54 Rescue, conference to 10119 Secret Boulevard, 1915 Secret Boulevard. Conference 54 Rescue.
That is correct, Greg. That is correct.
Conference 7473, Hazard, PSA 2 Sergeant. Said that I wanted to terminate a rescue from male shot. Organization point 10 for truck manager for time midnight 19. Organization point 330 Dumont Avenue, 330 Dumont to Rockaway out to Osborne. Cannot 36.
Show me 9198. Show me another directed. Jamaica Avenue and Union Hall Street.
Jamaica Union Hall, your pad is 20. Jamaica Avenue and Union Hall Street.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't do their job. I would not want to see all those bodies.
Director shows director compromise at 4 or the 401. Tampa 787844 and show you at 19.
Package that body, and then they're gonna bring it out, put it back in the in the van. So that's pretty much what's about to go down. Kevin, it's a fatal shooting in Brownsville, Brooklyn. I hear an ambulance. I think it's a hospital close by, so that's probably where the and again, I should probably be listening to the 7.5 as well. It is cold, by the way. Anyone joining us at this? We're on the scene of a shooting, a fatal shooting in Brownsville. From what we heard, it was one individual, one male shot in the chest, did not survive. The body is still on the scene. We also heard that a few individuals were arrested regarding this incident. And a firearm was thrown out one of the rear windows. Those of you who have been watching for a while probably saw that firearm as well on the sidewalk. So Right now, the medical examiner is on the scene. They took the stretcher in and are probably packaging that body and bringing that body out pretty soon. Cecilia, this is the Brownsville, Brooklyn.
What the hell happened? It's the news? What news is true?
Shooting.
Huh?
Shooting happened. You want to say anything? What news? How you feel about it?
What news is that?
It's all local channels, sir. Hearing some screaming, not sure who's screaming. Heard another bang. I think just RMP went over a bottle or something.
Boy. Directed 353 Miller Avenue.
Alright, there's some folks yelling. Not sure what that's about, but let's go see what that's about. I also need to grab my sling, my camera. It looks like police are with their lights on here. I think police are already getting ready for when the body comes out. You can only imagine there's going to be quite a reaction from the folks, possible family or friends who know the victim.
Tried 3 times. 2 times they hung up. The 3rd time they left the line open.
Yep, Debbie, that is a fashion statement. Apparently it is. I personally am not a fan of that, but there are some folks who definitely believe in that fashion statement. How you doing, ma'am? You know what happened? You know what happened? It's a male that was shot in the building.
Shot?
Yeah, we didn't make it. No, someone else. Do you want to say anything for the news? How you feel about it? Do you want to be on camera right now?
No, I don't.
Oh, okay. That's okay, ma'am.
This is sad and this is like a night.
That happened maybe an hour or two ago.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
nobody went from work. This is me. Wow.
Jesse, do you like that comment, Jesse? Did y'all want to comment for the news?
Oh, no comment. What happened?
Someone fatally shot.
Huh?
Someone fatally shot.
Who is it? Only one person?
Fatal
Or did he make it?
They're bringing him out.
Huh?
No, but there was one. It was two guys.
Two guys.
I thought it was only one.
No, they said two.
One's in the hospital.
One was sent to the hospital in the house.
You want to be on camera? Say
Oh
how you
no,
feel
no,
about it?
No, but we live here.
Oh, okay, okay. You can make it
We
anonymous.
want to help you, huh?
Make it anonymous.
no,
Just point at your feet.
You see they bring the body out? How old was the kid?
Not sure. Yeah. We don't have too much
He looked
details.
like a cop.
No, right.
I know, but he looked like a cop.
Well, like tactical clothing.
Yeah.
Very efficient.
This happened like 9 something.
Yeah.
On the Citizen app.
But the mom didn't come yet. The
On the
mom is
Citizen
not
app.
The mom.
On the Citizen app, it first was the issue with knives.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So at first they said it was 9? Yeah.
And then afterwards they became.
See, I heard they, threw the gun out the window in the back.
Yeah.
In the back.
the back.
That's why they were looking out.
That's
the
how they
window.
caught them.
Well, I saw the gun on the
They
sidewalk.
arrested like 10 people almost.
I heard, yeah, multiple arrests.
It was like
I
two
wonder
females.
what they were all doing, partying. or-
Exactly. They look
Yeah.
young.
Apparently the party went violent.
Yeah.
Even women too.
Oh, females. Wow.
Where's the mall? Where's the mall then?
The black van.
Huh?
You
Like
gotta put
the
him in the black
NYC
van.
van.
Oh, it's different, no?
Yeah,
It was like a young kid, we don't know?
You don't know.
not sure.
Everybody looked like young there.
Yeah.
Oh, the whole block was full of cops.
Oh, yeah.
Woo.
Level 1 mobilization.
How long you been here?
Yeah, an hour maybe.
Okay, well,
Oh, you trying to record the body coming out?
Yeah,
So what time do you work for?
it's a huge rat.
What?
You sent video to all the local stations.
what happened?
Whoa.
What was that?
A rat.
You didn't see that huge rat?
Yeah, I just seen it close.
Yeah. Nitro rat.
So you have to like sew your clip, right?
Huh?
You sew your clip.
Hey, we work with the local stations to,
You sew
get
it
breaking
multiple?
news. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I never knew how that worked. So how much they'll give you for like a clip? How much they'll give you for like a little clip?
Oh, we don't discuss pricing.
Oh no, just curious that.
So that probably happened on the other side. It probably happened on the other side.
I know the gun was thrown out the back window, so it looks like the apartment was around,
So So when people give you footage, do you pay them?
Not usually, no.
Oh.
Unless it's the next, what was his name? Eric Gardner or something?
Oh, okay.
Like, it got to be something like,
Big.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But usually, you just put your name on the video. Like if you recorded something crazy, put your name on it.
That's a shame.
Send it in.
I knew somebody died inside when the road was supposed to be at cop. And I knew somebody was coming because they couldn't.
And they're just by packaging the body right now.
Huh?
By just packaging the body.
You can't talk to the detective, they won't talk to you? The detective don't talk to you, the press?
No, we got a phone number to call.
Oh, okay.
And, it's like the NYPD press office. And they tell us all, whatever they're able to say.
Yeah.
Because they might not get the name immediately. They might give us the name tomorrow.
But there was a lot of people that took out.
How many? You saw it?
Yeah.
Like 12 people.
Oh, wow. That's a lot of arrests.
One by one, you heard me?
Wow. Because, they probably had to, search
It was two young
each
girls.
one of them.
They went with shields.
Oh, wow. So it probably sounds like ESU is here.
Yeah, it wasn't registered.
Oh, yeah. You know what I recall now? They said they had to, kick down the door or something like that.
That's what they go with
I
the
think
shields for.
I think they locked or barricaded themselves
And
initially.
then when they brought the people out in handcuffs, the people who were around was attacking the people in handcuffs.
Oh, wow.
Because I guess they knew what they did to their friends or whatever.
Wow.
And then later on, this guy started running, and 20 people started running after that guy. Harder than the cops did a U-turn and ran after.
Oh,
It
jeez.
was crazy. I live in that blue. I never doing that everything.
Ah.
It was crazy.
Now I'm curious what's on that citizen now.
I know. Because I know.
The crime scene usually comes first.
I had to go to the
Those are the
store.
ones that identify the body or what time they pass away, the numbers.
Because I
Then they
know
put
on the Swiss app, they said they seen a guy get transported to the ambulance and he did not look good. He was in fatal. So that was the first guy. And the second guy was the one who's in there.
Wow.
You get a lot of stuff going on.
Today or?
Something happened yesterday, I think, down the block. You been there? Down the next block.
I wasn't here yesterday.
You know somebody that fucking rat. You ran in the street?
And I'm sure it's not even that big. Mixed with I've seen stuff like
Similar size, right? Subway rat versus nitro rat. AK, no, they don't want to be on camera. Who killed who this time? Medical examiner blank van. Well, we heard there was multiple individuals arrested. A gun was thrown out the window in the back, and one individual we heard was fatally shot. That's funny, Diego. And you're funny too, AK. You're also funny, Sicilian. Yeah, here's the thing about NBC, they don't work at this time. Kung Fu Ninja.
Sheffield, Pennsylvania. See someone ringing the bell for 20 minutes. That's another
Did you say Kung Fu Ninja?
person.
All right, couple.
Adam, how long are you going to keep going with this? Well, we are right now. The medical examiner is on the scene, which is, for those who don't know, I know some of you do know, but that is the medical examiner van. The two individuals, medical examiner personnel, got the stretcher, went inside, and they're about to bring that body out. So that's what we're waiting for right now. All right, driver and technician. Well, I'm sure the driver handles the body as well. Alan, this is in Brownsville, Brooklyn. Well, the medical examiner, I know the Manhattan office has a huge, like a parking lot, what used to be a huge parking lot. They converted into having multiple trailers. If you see our video, we did release a video on that, where behind the medical examiner office in Manhattan, they have multiple refrigerated trailers. There's we counted about 11 of them. So that is quite a few. So, unless they got somewhere in Brooklyn, which, you know, I've never seen the Brooklyn one. Not even sure if there is a Brooklyn one, but did see the Manhattan one, and yeah, 11 refrigerated trailers we counted.
Do you have a final available?
Looks like someone's trying to go in. Police are denying him access. Oh wait, I think he just did went in. He probably lives there. He probably had ID to get inside.
The only section I had was for the 101 was EMS was requesting 85. I get over being attacked.
I got a crime scene unit going in.
Boulevard between Beach 19 and 20th Street.
Okay, that's still going on?
What time? Now they said to cancel, okay. As of midnight 29 said to cancel. Truck 9.
So far than the 101. Regards to the 1013.
Alright, 10-4. Third truck 9. Absolutely no further.
Good one. Adam 4. Series 2019. Shows the direct compromise of the 78 precinct.
And you got private ambulance here called Ambul Z.
That's affirmative. We canceled on the
That's these guys.
Cancel everyone else comment.
They kind of look like laundry vans, don't they?
10-4.
Yeah, I think they just swung by real quick to check out what's going on.
10-5 your location, you're directed.
South 78 precinct.
78, 10-4.
Box 3833. We're going to go with an 18 for a 35. We're going to have them take it offline. And I'll be setting.
Park Avenue, Lexington Avenue. Adam, you ready? You ready? 10-4.
I got shots fired in the Bronx now. East 177th Street. Tiger King, haven't seen that. What did you get rug burn from? Screaming, just not sure where or who. Few years, Tyrone, few years. Chris L, what toppings though? That's the question.
I just coming back from paramedics.
The block is the whole block is shut down. The whole block is shut down. And I feel comfortable. Because I know what it is.
Still 118, 1018, 1029, code 2. Where 10, 104 is still operating.
I just came home. I gotta go see my girl.
White Street, 1124 White Street, in Brownsville Avenue. Thank you for I appreciate it.
What's up, Art? This is a fatal shooting in Brownsville, Brooklyn. I just heard some lights and sirens. I'm just not sure. I guess it was nothing.
No, him, the guy with the camera. Oh, I thought I'm about to say.
I wonder what's with that fire alarm going off. Sounds like some kind of bell, fire alarm, whatever it is. Alright, what did Amanda say? The cops got to stay on scene. Nothing rude with that. Pulitzer Prize, huh, AK? That's funny. Central. Well, what happens is detectives are often seen wearing masks to protect themselves. Shots fired in the Bronx, 4-7 precinct. AK, any airmail yet? No airmail, but if there was, I'd be wearing my helmet. As you know, there was an airmail incident involving a fatal stabbing where the stabber went on the roof, and with hours-long standoff with police, we were on scene there. Happened last week, I believe. It definitely has, Sicilian. Harlem had a double homicide just the other night, and another homicide in Harlem. The night before that.
Anything further on box 695?
Negative, Kata. You rest all the way.
10-4, we'll make it a 10-9-2.
10-4. Oh, my God.
No further screen, 91, thank you for. 10-4 truck line, thank you.
U4.
U4.
I'm going 98, 0 update for truck 4's drop.
Negative, K.
Looks like they're coming this way. Messed up the zooming shot. Oh well. All right, folks, anybody joining us, that was a fatal shooting in Brownsville, Brooklyn. Medical examiner just took the body out of the building. We heard it was one person fatally shot. We only saw one body. Witnesses stated there was another individual that was transported to hospital. Now, we also heard multiple individuals were arrested regarding this incident. Firearm was thrown out of the window. in the rear apartment. We saw that firearm on that sidewalk. Wow, Ron Jeremy, the porn star, is on our live streams. If anyone has any questions regarding adult-related material, feel free to ask Ron Jeremy. Ron, I purchased your pills a few years back. That's hilarious. Hey, tell us about those pills. Did it help your performance, perhaps, in the bedroom? Let's see. How do I get out of here? What's your tint percentage? Legal. Legal. Brownsville. I'm in the middle of nowhere. Bakir Ahmad, I would agree. But then again, I'm lucky that all these crime scenes that I go to in the worst neighborhoods of New York City, there's always at least like 100 cops. I gotta say, there's 100 cops at every scene I go to. They do a fantastic job. I think I gotta go north and then... It's also Eastern Parkway. It's gonna be one of those situations where we're gonna be live when the entire time when I drive to the city. Let's do Eastern Parkway. North. Let's get out of here. Yeah, I wonder if I passed your vehicle. I didn't know. You may or may not have. And extra equipment top of your vehicle, antennas. Yeah, I got like 4 antennas, 4 scanners. Increasing fires? Not necessarily. Anyways, I'm getting out of here. I'm gonna take Eastern Parkway. Waving at the cops. Still gotta get out of here. Let's see. Oh, I should have made a U-turn. We'll just go this way. Where's Ron Jeremy? He's still here? The porn star? Yeah, light trade vehicle scenes, white, yellow, not white, not red, blue, because those are for, you know, PDMS fire only. The civilian, yellow, amber, whatever you want to call it, the ones meant for commercial and such. Yeah, we got the ambers, and those are for highway safety, usually for highway safety, right? When we pull over the shoulder, you know, you're talking about traffic. What is that called? Traffic direction. I forget. Well, when I first moved to New York City back in the day, I intended to continue my healthcare work as in nursing. So until I got my licensing, you know, I worked at you know, food service restaurants and such. Eventually, I ride along my fan. Yeah, you know, if you want to do ride along, I think you know, I think I charge like $100. And you know, you got to tell me about yourself. I got to make sure you're not a competitor or a potential competitor. But if you want to work with us, then you know, that's a different story. We have a process to recruit folks who want to work with us and the Loud Labs NYC crew. The first thing I will say is don't be somebody who offers no value. So if you're not a photographer, a videographer, if you're not a scanner buff who doesn't know anything about scanners, if if you don't drive, you know, that's all, you know, what value can you bring versus the guy who says, I don't know anything about nothing, but I want to work for Loud Labs NYC. I don't think you would go to any other job with that statement. But folks have come to us with those statements, believe it or not. Senior Care Strike Team. Let's see. I used to work for a private ambulance company when I worked as an EMT. I still am technically an EMT. I stopped by the Kennedy Chicken over there. I've been to many crime scenes, shooting crime scenes, stabbings involving Kennedy Fried Chicken. So no, thank you.
Highway 101.
But if someone does get shot or stabbed there, then yeah, I'll go there. So what was I saying? Private ambulance. Yeah, I heard of the Senior Care Strike Team. Red ambulance, also known as the Russian ambulance. And what they do is they go, they, you know, work with the Russian population, respond to emergencies and non-emergencies. And yes, I did hear that they may buff 911 jobs. I may have buffed 911 jobs in a private ambulance. May or may not. Notice the language I'm using. I may have also known folks who did that. So, you know. But I will tell you, from what I've heard, it is exciting to do. And the bonus that I heard is that now you don't have to go to that dialysis job, because you just buffed a 911 job. And, you know, whether it's an MVA, whether it's a pedestrian struck on the street, right? You're doing a real 911 emergency on the street, and now you don't have to do that pickup, drop off, whatever, for dialysis. I think I coined the 3 Ds of the dreaded Ds of private ambulance transport, which is discharges, doctor's offices, and or doctor's appointments, and dialysis. There's a whole bunch of double parked cars here. I wonder if there's something going on. Anyway, just take me to Eastern Parkway. I'm bringing back nightmares. I see you may have worked for private EMS as well, Sicilian. Saving lives. It's just ridiculous.
2399 Grand Concourse. Each 184 and each 1873. June, David 1 and number 14. 109 dispatch 2.
So, I mean, God bless what EMTs do, but they definitely deserve more pay. Especially the folks in private EMS. See the Finley EMS folks who started like what, $33K a year? Really? And then you wonder why they go be firefighters or do EMS in other cities. How you doing, Travis? What's your name, Cat in the Hat? You know what? You know how this looks, right? I know, Cat in the Hat, you're a regular. You know, but no offense I'm about to say, but someone called Cat in the Hat is inviting me to dinner. I don't know your name, except so I just picture us showing up. Oh, hey, how you doing? Are you the Cat in the Hat? I mean, if you're gonna bring a free cat in the hat, that would be great too, but you know. Made a wrong turn. Eastern Parkway. I'm gonna miss these empty roads, by the way. I'm gonna miss them a lot. And who mentioned that song? Like, cause now it's stuck in my head. Boom, boom, boom. Another one bites the dust. Boom, boom, boom. Oh yeah, that's a good song. And you know what? I almost forgot that Queen sang that song. That was a pretty good movie, by the way. I just weren't expecting some elements of that movie, if you know what I mean. I totally did not know Queen was gay. I had no idea until I watched the movie. You know, I mean, at least, you know, let's say you're watching, you know, let's say you went to go see Brokeback Mountain. You knew what you were gonna expect. When I watched Bohemian Rhapsody, I wasn't expecting that. Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. What's the highway unit saying? Let me turn the volume up. What's up? What's up, Arnold? I'm still the governor of California. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. He's gonna get hit by one of these cars. He's risking his life for some change. Oh, he actually got something too. Alright, I think this is EMS. I think this is EMS. In a ambulance. You're going super slow though. Super slow. Interfaith EMS. They're 911 ambulance. You guys saw that. You guys saw that job, right? That AMR bus who flipped over. Now, you know, here's the thing. When you drive an emergency vehicle, right? When you're driving lights and sirens, you see a red light. You don't just assume that you're immortal and the lights and sirens make you immortal. You've got to treat that red light like a stop sign. Yeah, sure. I'm sure we all know folks who do the rolling stops with ambulances, fire trucks, and police cars. Sure, but at least, you know, slow down or whatever. But technically, if they paid any attention and did not sleep during the emergency vehicle operator course, they would know to treat that red light like a stop sign, or at least slow down and clear that intersection prior to proceeding past it. And we got a Instacare bus right here. I'll tell you guys a little story about Instacare EMS. They used to be Volley, right? I think it was called, I forget. If anybody can chime in here, I know there's some EMS folks that they're on here. Instacare, let's see if we can catch up to them. Instacare EMS used to be a Volley, volunteer ambulance. And in the photos you saw like a bunch of Jewish guys. And I thought, you know, I was confusing, you know, maybe Hatzola or whatever, but you do notice that there are volleys also in Jewish neighborhoods that are not Hatzola, because you see a bunch of yarmulkes. So from what I heard, Instacare EMS used to be a volunteer ambulance, and then they went private And when they first started, I heard they unofficially told their guys that they can buff jobs at night, right? That's what I heard from, you know, the rumors, because you always hear rumors. And I gotta say, I would have loved to work for them back when they did that, because that sounds fun. No, I'm on Eastern Parkway in Brooklyn. What a terrible road. I think this used to be a center divider thing. I think they made it into another lane. I gotta get out of Brooklyn. Brooklyn Museum, right? I think it's Brooklyn Museum. I remember there was an MVA here, I think an overturn or something that I did not too long ago, maybe a few weeks ago. I just recall it being, I just recall it freezing at the time. Got entrance to Prospect Park right here. I saw another bus. I think that was Hatzola just passed by. I need a beverage. Forgot to bring something to drink. Never be late to work. Traffic jams. Hate this #1 trick. Manhattan right now is so dangerous. I would say Harlem is dangerous. You're looking at 3 fatal shootings, homicides that happened in 2 days in a row. Citywide volunteer ambulance. So Citywide volley was the prior to Instacare. Oh, here we go. 5G. Yes, I did research on 5G. Scientists have disproved, and so it's total BS that there's an assumption that 5G cell phone towers are causing and spreading the coronavirus. So, and that's from a reputable news source. It's from the BBC article. Just Google News 5G coronavirus. You're gonna see what I'm talking about. Let's take Flatbush northbound. You get to see how busy downtown Brooklyn is, if it's busy at all. Terrible roads. Wow, a Camry that's actually not an Uber for once. What's up, Ben? Do you live in Pittsburgh too, Ben? Or I live in back in the day I lived in Soho, and if you don't know where Soho is, let me know.
We're getting a hit on our guest meters right at a telephone company manhole right in the middle of the intersection.
I don't know who was talking about 5G, but look what that's about to say. That Verizon said 5G on there. Gotta love these clear roads. Gotta love these clear roads. Hey, what happened to the porn star guy? Because that was hilarious.
Bob, 1796, 1091, patient got up and broke up the hospital.
Okay, I think you told me that before. Can I stop by Junior's? How does Junior's cheesecake compare to the Cheesecake Factory, out of curiosity, by the way? I'm lactose intolerant, so I'm not too biggest fan of cheese.
We're gonna have one on the second route. It's gonna be transformed and
All right, Queens 100 precinct got a arrest. I'm gonna miss these clear roads, I gotta say. I should probably do a time lapse here, right? I think it would make a cool time lapse. Don't know if I care to stop though. I think I would just want to go to the city right now.
Good to be back. Any Science Director, 5 Street, Boulevard.
No, I don't believe in the 5G. I think it's BS because that's what the scientists say. So I do believe the scientists. I do believe BBC, and there's a whole bunch of other reputable news sources that say that the 5G cell phone towers are not spreading the coronavirus. And the assumption that they are spreading it sounds very ridiculous. This guy needs to stick to his damn lane. Maybe that's a guy who's about to be an Uber driver because he's driving a Camry with private plates. Sounds like he's about to switch over to those TLC plates. And then before you know it, it's gonna be, hi, my name is... I'm trying to think of a name here. Hold on. My name is Sami Kumar. I will be your Uber driver. I have no experience driving in New York City, but I will be your Uber driver for the remainder of your life. I will miss many turns. I will take you to Jersey instead of the Bronx. I will take you in the tunnel so you pay more for tolls. How does a radio wave radio a virus? Exactly. Exactly. That's how ridiculous that is. When I first heard about it, I'm like, really? Then I did my homework. And yeah, I do believe it's BS. All right, North Manhattan has shots fired. Speaking of yellow taxi, there is one right here. His light is on because it's so slow. is the only taxi cab driver out in New York City right now. Green light. Damn it! That killed my flow. Where are you, Ashley? I've been looking all over for you. Been looking for you at the Chinatown shops. I've been looking for you at the furniture store. Don't see ya. Can this Ford Explorer go any slower? I know this ain't an RMP either, because you see the dealer plates on there. Yep, it sure is dead empty. You going to Wohop? Wohop. Never heard of that place. In fact, I really can't even name a single Chinatown location because they're all in Chinese. Except the McDonald's, which is also in Chinese, and the 7-Eleven, which is not in Chinese. Oh. Alright, I think it's time for some caffeine or something. Oh wait, I'm gonna pick up a drink.
Yeah, they were able to get off the highway. Somebody helped them, so they're gone.
Old Albany Post Road and Post Road. Old Albany Post Road and Post Road.
I think he's waiting for someone to come to play chess with him. So if any of our 89 viewers are in the vicinity of Stanton and Allen Street, there's a guy waiting to play chess with you. And don't worry, he has a mask on. So he's good to go. He's not gonna spread any COVID-19. Oh, what do we got here? 2 RMPs. One of them with the lights on. I think they're might be doing a subway job, but they look like they're just hanging out. Wohop is good. Good spelled G-U-D. Good. Wohop is good. Fairly good Chinese food. If you want a good Chinese food, you go to Wohop. That is Asian version of IHOP. Because instead of the pancake, you get the roti canai. which is very good Malaysian pancake. And they serve with a curry. And by curry, I mean curry, because I have trouble pronouncing the R's when I speak in English. I mean English. Another RMP here, right outside the CVS pharmacy. Maybe that CVS gets robbed a lot. Alright, I think this is an RMP. No, that ain't no RMP. That's just a Honda Civic Coupe. Ain't no Honda Civic Coupe RMPs. Radio Motor Patrol. Spontaneity got it. Actually, we got it together. We got it exactly the same time. In fact, it just came off as if I read what Spontaneity said. I don't think that 7-Eleven is open at all. Damn it.
At this time, we have one male who's climbing the fire escape. Call us on the line. Male Hispanic, long hair, blue jeans with holes. Male caller states both males are walking eastbound on Delancey.
That's where it's good.
One male Hispanic, long hair, wearing blue jeans with holes. No script for the second male.
Blue.
Maxie walking eastbound on Delancey.
Blue jeans with holes. He must have been a fashionable male Hispanic.
1 Adam 1.
1 Adam 1.
91, 98.
Haha.
7K. You get a request for ESU in the 6-7. It's a bag of
Location of caller.
Oh, geez, they got a bag of perp in the 6-7 precinct now?
Came over to the call for Hope, but they requested an ESU location, Ken. Therefore.
Sounds like, I want to know what's up with these two male Hispanics. Somewhere on Delancey. I think that's the first precinct. We just came from there. Why couldn't that happen like 5 minutes ago? Will I do this job during an alien invasion? Well, if it involves Will Smith and Independence Day, that sounds pretty fun. Because I remember when Will Smith got into that alien space.
On the third one, Central?
Oh, it's just a 31.
On the landline with the TV, give me one.
Some kind of burglary or something. And then, so anyway, I remember, do you guys remember when Will Smith first got
He's in apartment 4 on the 2nd floor.
Got into the alien spacecraft? And then, you know, he He's like, oh, what do I do? What do I do? And then, you know, he's flying the spacecraft. He's like, whoa! Then it's like, I gotta have me one of these! Woo!
caution. You're responding to a fever course incident. 276 received. 0137, suspension 334. CD says they still see the personnel.
Negative, I just sent the unit up to speak with the appropriate. Correction, speak with the CB.
That's a great question, Chris, because you know what? I wonder the same thing sometimes as well. Loud Labs live with Trout Lane. Alright, Scott's live with his son. I believe that's his son. Uh-oh.
5 Wall Street.
You got a scale coming over. What if I did a U-turn and I accidentally ran him over? That would suck, right? That would suck, right? He's coming. Scale's coming.
Okay.
Scale's coming. Safe from the scale. I think I'm go bother some other weak ass, innocent, skinny ass Asian bitch. Guys, that wasn't him talking. That was just an impression. I do consider myself an impressionist. Keep that in mind. 7-Eleven closed. Why do they have to close? Like, they're supposed to be open 24 hours a day. You saw the way he was coming at me, like he was limping over. He was limping over. You know, like I don't know about you guys. I don't mess with no coronavirus zombies in New York City, because it sure feels like I am legend when you've got an empty New York City. Everything is gonna be alright. All I need is like a canine dog with me. And instead of a gun, I've got a camera. And the camera, you know, I still shoot with the camera.
I'm receiving the 34 outside 197 Madison.
197 Madison.
199 Madison.
Someone's getting assaulted. Why am I still on the first precinct?
Ex-boyfriend and current girlfriend fled towards Pike. Possible fled on 116.
Ex-boyfriend and current girlfriend. Did I hear that right? How does that make any sense whatsoever? She said ex-boyfriend and current girlfriend. Let's continue listening to see what.
Injuries, refused medical attention. Ex-girlfriend and current girlfriend fled towards Pike.
Okay, now they're saying it's ex-girlfriend and current girlfriend. Which is it? Which is it? It said ex-girlfriend and current girlfriend now. Oy vey. Alright, they got the red light. Hopefully I can record that tonight. They also have an RMP with their lights on there. Let's see what's going on in the Midtown.
Body of a job is staged firearms, and staged injuries.
I think that's just the car stopped. I think that's what that is.
Up to 2167, 337, we released by conditions officer 39.
Alright, they got a trunk open. I think they may be searching his trunk. I have no idea why. But we are listening to the Midtown precinct. So, Even if they arrest the guy, it's for what? I have no idea.
South Sergeant. Disregard. Disregard. 17 Sergeant. 17 Sergeant. Yeah, he's not inside the shelter. He's gonna be waiting on the corner in a bus. He's refusing. There's refusing to get out of the bus, wanting to punch him. So he's waiting on the bus.
Just about 13 to respond to regards and just have 1 second on 17 to back. Fox 3011. Can we have the patient buzz us into the apartment? Affordable.
17 Adam. Okay, I need you to respond to East 30th Street and First Avenue.
They just got here. They're ready for right now.
Okay, 39 around where? Directed at the
And also the 1-2, we have a cardiac concern at 7755 Narrows Road.
About the lava vibes 184.
Close, road on a cross.
Times Square Portable. Times Square Portable.
She'll be escorting him to Montana West.
Times Square Portable, you want a job?
This is for the 80 job, 688 Avenue. 144 dispatcher 331.
That's 10-4.
1730. Truck 9 cancellation on 102 for 91 Street.
17 Sergeant.
Bus 1445. We do have a 1037 code 1. We're going to be at the house in regards, okay?
First precinct, 7 Adam Something. First, 225.
Somebody should go with the same vehicle. I got a job, same location as the directed.
Confirm, Banquet.
How you doing, Patty? So I just heard something about East 30 and 4th Avenue, something about
South Sergeant.
he's not getting off the bus or he'll punch somebody in the face.
South Sergeant.
I'm not sure if this has to do with a bus driver or not.
Just be advised, I'm receiving a 1011 commercial bird at 28 West.
Sergeant, ready over my verbal response.
Transfer to 184. That's 10-4, South Sergeant.
Funny, Diego. But yeah, the dispatchers, I don't know, some of them, because you can't even understand them. You know, they first of all, they need to not have an accent. Now, if it's an accent you can understand, right? Like, if someone was like, now we're saying in Center 34, state saying ex-girlfriend punched an ex-girlfriend in the face. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean, mate?
North Charlie.
That they're saying, you know,
93 Queens, 93 Charlie.
some of them sound like they're falling asleep, and some of them, I think there was this one Indian, Indian, right? He was just terrible. Receiving a 1024, can I get an available unit to respond? 6-8 Adam, can you go to 34? It is at 723 5th Avenue. It's a male with a pipe. Hitting women. He said he doesn't like women, so he hit women with pipe and he's 1034. I need 6-8 Adam to respond, okay? Do we got a 6-8 Sergeant? 6-8 Sergeant, you copy on a 1034, male with pipe. He said he hits women, he's going to beat every woman with pipe. He's dangerous, dangerous perp. Someone please respond.
Frank Henry George.
Central, 10-5?
Red.
Why do you want me to 10-5? I have been 10-5ing for the last 5 hours for every single job because nobody understands me. He was probably worse than my impression, though. I said, if nobody understands me, I will go back to being an Uber driver.
North Charlie.
I'm just waiting for someone to call me a racist, and then I'll do my rebuttal.
330 West 47th Street, 330 West 47th Street. North Charlie. 330 West 47th.
Love the APU, auxiliary police op. No, tell me what APU is. I don't know every single acronym. You can backfire scammer. You can what? Where's the PPE? Yeah, maybe the that guy they stopped didn't have a mask. No, I don't think they stopped him because he didn't have PPE. Apu from The Simpsons. I don't watch The Simpsons. Tell you what I do watch, Russell Peters. He's a great comedian who does great impressions of a lot of different races. All right, I'm giving up on this, whatever job is going on here. I'm gonna get myself a drink. Also have this mask, which is highly useful. And I think that, you know, the Nick Gator is always an option, right? The Nick Gators are great for cold weather. But when you're going into a store, when you're going out in public, when you just don't want to wear like an entire thing that's covering your face. And when it gets warmer, there will be no hats, so there will just be the mask. Oh, we got someone new here.
1126.
1120.
Okay, so Alex, what we do here at Loud Labs News in New York City is we cover breaking overnight news. If you're hearing and seeing the scanners, it is because this is the source of all breaking news. That's how us breaking news photographers are able to get breaking news footage whether it's seeing people arrested, flames of a fire, crimes that are happening, stabbings, shootings, pedestrians struck by cars, pedestrians struck by trains, cars crashing into buildings. That's all possible because of the scanners. I'm gonna grab a drink. See, now I just look like someone that's about to rob Dwayne Reed.
Go with the voicemail.
think we're going with vitamin water. I said that I meant it was a slow night in the Midtown precinct, but you got Brownsville and that fatal shooting that happened. Of course, you guys were there to see that.
That's not cool at all. God bless you. You have a good day. Really? Nice.
Now I got that song in my head. Whenever you want me, whenever you need me. Is in the Ford Fusion today. How what? You gotta climb stairs. Yeah, that's quite a Dwayne Reed. That's quite a Dwayne Reed. It's funny, I got my mask and my hand sanitizer in the same pocket. Gotta play New York by Sinatra. Start spreading the news.
Not talking about. And 10-11 commercial brewery and the 17 10-11 commercial brewery.
What's up, Jamie?
At 10-4, it's at 599 Lexington Avenue, 599 Lexington, 52 and 53 on the cross. It's Juice Generation as the location for entry exit. And just be advised, our location has a premise history for EDPs.
I wonder if this place is open. The lights are on, right? Holy cream donuts and ice cream. I'm not even in the mood for dessert right now, though. How you doing, Miss Michelle? Great for insomnia, huh? Glad I am contributing to your insomnia. Alright, so I'm gonna feed that video now. So no jobs right now. Unless something goes down. If it does, I'll definitely hear about it.
24, it's just an 89 degree Queen.
You're gonna film all of it. You're gonna film what? Miss Michelle, well, it was a fatal shooting in Brownsville, Brooklyn. We captured a lot of, we got the gun on the sidewalk. We've got a lot of folks crying. We got the body removed by the medical examiner as well. So, a lot of good shots, I think. It's kind of cold in here. You're not fully living. Thumbnail Winthrop Albany. Yeah, what's at Winthrop and Albany? Somebody tell me.
102 Adam 2.
Shall we go back to 91-36 Leopard Boulevard for 68?
Question for everybody. What's your question, Jamie?
84. That's 4. 107 Avenue D as in David, one shot in front of nothing further.
One shot, what? 6 precinct or the 9th precinct? I think that's what I heard.
No further 10 location. I was there. We ran over a bottle. That's all it is.
They ran over a bottle. Apparently, that's all that happened. Do I do tropical citrus or tropical mango?
David states no further to 107 Avenue.
I'll try the citrus.
David, in regards to a one-shot fire activation.
Not bad, I must say. Do you know what I mean, mate? Do you know what I mean? Has anybody tried Lay's crispy taco flavored potato chips? Story time. I saw, I think it was 2 for $5, right? So I grabbed the honey barbecue chips that I love to consume, and I'm thinking this is a fantastic deal. So I grabbed a couple of them. I get home, and the wife puts both of them on the coffee table, and I'm saying, why do you have 2 on the coffee table when you know the other one could have been placed in the kitchen? So she says, well, not sure which flavor you wanted. Which flavor? Apparently, they designed the crispy taco design just like the honey barbecue chips. And I gotta say, I wasn't too pleased. So now I'm stuck with eating crispy taco flavored potato chips because I already finished the honey barbecue. I gotta say, it's not bad. It just tastes like a taco. And since I am a bad hombre, I'm gonna not bad. Delicioso. Mucho delicioso. But still, if I had the choice, I'd go with the honey barbecue. There's something about, you know, just munching on something just to stay awake. Sometimes that's the trick. So I'm gonna put this video together, and when I'm done, I'm gonna show it to you guys if I can get this laptop on. But so far, nothing else really has happened that I'm aware of since that fatal shooting. Where is my laptop, dude? There it is. I know someone said Adam has the best job, but yeah, it took me a while to get to where I am today as far as doing what I do.
301.
And my family's reaction was like, wait a minute, you just went from this to this, and it's kind of crazy. And even the former EMS folks I used to work with said, wow, Adam, I remember when you were just started to do this, buffing jobs, filming them, and next thing you know, a few years later down the road, I'm seeing, 43,000 subscribers on YouTube. What is it? I think it's... Anyone know how many Instagram followers? Was it 8,000 or something?
To location for College Point Boulevard and Memorial Avenue. They see it as likely at this time.
All right. May have a job.
I'm still waiting for further. Safe to aid as likely at this time.
6 response 9.
College Point Boulevard and Memorial Avenue. Confines of the 109.
Like I said, we got a possible job. I'm gonna go roll to it right now. When I get there, I'll be going back live because I do need to use the GPS. Yeah, I'll see you guys then.